reach your New Year goals. And there's an event that's happening here in Columbia that you want to be a part of to help you reach your goals the smart way. Here with Smart Goals Experience is TK Curtis Pugh, who's just doing a phenomenal job in the community, helping people really attain what they want to do for 2024. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, so I want to first of all introduce you not only as an organizer of this great event, but tell people what your day job is.
So my day job, I am the executive director of the South Carolina Nurses Association. So I have the honor and privilege of representing the 80,000+ nurses of the state of South Carolina on everything from legislative issues to practice issues and anything in between. So it's a great opportunity to be able to serve, and I'm a nurse by background, of course.
So it makes sense. You've been caring for people just as
all my life.
Soon as you were able to, all of your life, and now you're just doing it in a different way with the Smart Goals event. Tell us about how did you even create this idea to have a setting for people to realistically reach their New Year goals?
Sure. So I have always been a person who believed in goal setting. I don't believe in just aimlessly kind of just, navigating through the world. You kind of got to know what you want to do. And by having those goals, then it gives you something to work towards. So about 5 years ago, I wanted to pull my friends together, my friend group, and I have a couple friends in this group and a couple in this group, and I said it would be really cool if they all kind of met. And I started it in my kitchen, and 20 women sat down, and we had this really amazing experience where we shared what our goals were going to be, and then from there how we could help one another. And my background is in leadership, so I've always had teams that I had to lead, and we were always setting goals. So I took the idea of what SMART goals were and transitioned that into a party and said, why can't we have fun while we're setting our goals? And from 20 women, it has now grown to anywhere between 150 to 200 women every year. It's just an amazing time.
Congratulations.
Thank
we actually
you.
have some pictures of your past events. That's great. I also want you to tell everyone what SMART stands for.
Sure. So SMART means, number one, your goals have to be specific. So no one wants a goal that just doesn't have any meat to it. They have to be measurable. So if you're thinking about what you want to do, you have to have a real measurable goal to say, I want to be able to get to this place, not just I want to get somewhere.
Yeah.
And then the next acronym is A, which means it has to be attainable. We can't come up with something that just doesn't make sense. It's just kind of far-fetched. We want to do things that we can actually attain, because we've learned that when you attain one goal, then you're going to go after another one. They have to be realistic. So can I do this in a realistic amount of time, or should I plan out a little bit further? And then most importantly, time sensitive, because if you have a goal that doesn't have a planned time for it, then you're not going to ever get there, because you'll keep pushing that timeline back. So it really is about creating things that you can measure, you can see through to fruition, and then say, hey, I actually did this. So that's really what it's about.
I like that.
Yeah.
That is so helpful when you put it that way, because it kind of helps give you a guideline or a cheat sheet rather of how you can start setting those goals. My favorite one is just realistic goals that you can attain. What are some of the responses that you get from the women who've attended some of your parties?
It's been so good. We cry. We laugh, we love. I like to say this is not your mama's vision board party, because you come up with these vision boards and they're great, and anybody who does vision board parties, please know that I am not in any way knocking them. But I always felt like I would go to a party and I just didn't know where to go from there. I had no roadmap.
Yeah.
And these parties have really been a space that have created roadmaps for people, connection, community. And that's what I get from people. They say, I met my best friend here, or I've created a sisterhood with these women who are here. I started a business with one of the women that I met there. I birthed my business out of this. So it has just really been a place where it's beyond just a party. I always tell people, you can go out, you can go have a good time, nothing wrong with that. Let's do what we do. We enjoy those types of things.
Yeah.
But there has to be a time where we want to level up, and it really is about leveling up and finding space and community to do that.
I like the fact that you're putting this together for the community. Are you looking to possibly plan more events past the setting your goals experience party?
Yeah, so it's funny because my life is designed around community service, and now I am a mom, so I have a 15-month-old, which
Congratulations.
thank you. And
I've seen
congratulations
those
to you as
beautiful
well.
pictures.
Oh gosh,
Yeah.
she is the most amazing little person. So my husband and I have actually talked about some other things that we want to do community-wide. One of them specifically is to help people who are thinking about adoption. Many people who don't know our story, we want to share that with them. We did adopt our daughter, and she is the best thing we've ever experienced in life.
Oh,
So that's something down the road to think about. But more of the space of just growing women. I want to see us all win, and I think there's room for all of us to win. So we just have to just continue to find spaces to help each other do that.
TK, that is absolutely amazing. And whenever you guys are ready to do that, you know where to come back and tell that
100%.
story. Let's pull up the information to make sure that you are in the number for the Smart Goals Experience. It is happening Saturday, January 6th at 4 p.m. at the Epic Event Center in Columbia. This is for women. Is there any cost to attend?
So there is some cost to attend. Tickets range. There's a VIP package, and there's also a general admission package, about $50, $55, but you get more than you would bargain for. You get your materials. We have great food by an amazing chef that's going to be there. We do have a little bartender service that'll be there as well. But we have great vendors, a vendor village, and as I said, an amazing VIP lounge for those women who want to take their level up a little bit more and have a little relaxation prior to.
I like that. What's the site to go to get tickets?
So if you're interested in being a part of the Smart Goals Experience, please go to bit.ly, and then it's /SG Experience 24. You can find me on every social media platform. So if you look for me, DM me, just reach out, and I'm happy to do it.
Quickly,
on Facebook, I'm Tashika Curtis Pugh. You can also find me on Instagram as Nurse TK and on TikTok as Nurse TK. So I have a little fun there as well.
All righty. Well, thank you, TK, for coming on the show. We'll be seeing much more of her again on Soda City Live, I'm sure. We're going to take a quick break. Much more on the other side.